Welcome back. The Bison, for the fourth straight week, are playing a team on the playoff bubble. While the Bison have clicked off 3 straight wins, opposing teams know a win against NDSU is a big resume builder, and Youngstown State is no exception. The Bison with a 3-1 record on the road this year. We're going to start you off on Youngstown State's first possession. Ricky Davis, he walks in untouched to give the Penguins an early 7-0 lead. Now, after a Cam Peterson 30-yard field goal cuts the score to 7-3, Youngstown gets this 45-yard touchdown run on the jet sweep from Jody Webb. This would give the Penguins a 14-3 lead at the half. On NDSU's opening drive in the second half, Easton Stick plunges in from less than a yard out to cut it to a 14-10 game. But just 2 plays from scrimmage later, Youngstown increases the lead to 21-10 on another long run from Jody Webb. 77 yards here, and the Penguins have the Bison against the ropes. Now, after YSU hits a 44-yard field goal, King Frazier makes it a 24-17 game on this 7-yard run. Cam Peterson hits a 40-yarder to get the Bison within 3, and then with just under 40 seconds to go, it's Easton Stick time.
Stick on the quarterback keeper, touchdown!
Stick from 4 yards out gives the Bison the come-from-behind win. Bison head coach Chris Kleiman saying afterwards, it really was a tale of 2 halves.
We couldn't stay on the field. I don't know what time of possession was. In the first half, we never had it because we couldn't get off the field, and offensively, we couldn't stay on. That was the main message. You don't have to get after these guys. These guys are going to play hard, and they're going to play for all 60, and we needed all 60 today.
And the Bison taking their first lead of the game at the end of the game. Stick with 2 rushing touchdowns. The Bison now poised for a first-round bye in the playoffs. Now, coming up tonight at 10, we'll hear from the players on this big, big win. North Dakota still with a chance to make the playoffs, but in order to do so, they need to win out. And their first test coming today on Senior Day at the Alaris Center against Northern Colorado. And UND, they certainly know how to make a Senior Day a memorable one. Second play of the game, and Detroit Lakes native Brian Labatt jumps the Jacob Knipp pass and waltzes into the end zone untouched. UND 7-0 with only 50 seconds gone in this one. But they weren't finished as North Dakota's offense wants to join in the fun. John Santiago sets up a couple blocks, does his best. Usain Bolt, my goodness, he's fast, as he flies down the field for 81 of his 180 yards rushing on the day, giving North Dakota the 28-point lead with his second score of the half. And North Dakota rides their 5-score first half to a 45-14 final and keeps their playoff hopes alive. In Crookston, MSUM taking on the Golden Eagles. Second quarter, MSUM already up 7-0. Zay Medog carrying the ball up the middle to give the Dragons a 14-0 lead. But here comes Crookston. Ensuing possession, Trey Hearns finding Constant Jackson for the 38-yard touchdown reception. The Golden Eagles trailing 14-7. Ensuing MSUM drive, Demetrius Carr on the keeper going 16 yards. That's a touchdown for the Dragons, and they're up 21-7. MSUM finishes out the regular season at 6-5 with a 59-21 win. It's the first time the Dragons have a winning season since 2006. For the Golden Eagles, their season comes to a close at 1-10. And how about this? Some EDC Volleyball championship game for you today. Davies taking on Shanley up at Grand Forks Central. First set, Davies up. Caitlin Anderson with the kill, giving the Eagles a 14-8 lead. And Shanley, they will come back to tie the game as Kylie Canwisher gets a kill for the Deacons. We're tied at 22 apiece, but Davies rallies to score three of the next 5, I believe is what I meant there, to win the set 25-23. They won the first set. Shanley, however, gets the best of the match, going 5 sets in this one, 16-14 in the fifth, an incredible match. And Shanley is the EDC champs. State volleyball taking place next week in Minot.
And a lot more coming for tonight.
A lot more coming up for tonight from the Bison, and a big win for UND as well. Painful for me. I'm a Northern Colorado alum.
We're so sorry.
Good on you, UND. Well done. Well done.
Thanks, Alex.